I'm going to cover objective C2. We will start by using the function f of x equals x. Alright, most people are pretty comfortable with absolute value when you have a number. When x is -2, the rule tells us that f of x is -2. Here we put the absolute value of -2. First, the graph of f of x. At each x, we go up that same height. At -1, we go down -1. Now, in blue, the graph of absolute value of f of x. At 1, we went up to 1. At 2, we went up to 2. At 1, we went up to 1. At 2, we went up to 2. So for x values from 0 out to positive infinity, the graph is the same. Now at -1, with f of x, we went down to -1. But with the absolute value, we take the absolute value of -1, which is 1. Same thing with -2 and all the other negatives. F of -2, absolute value of that is +2. Oops. This is why the graph of absolute value of x looks like a V. It is the reflection of the negative part of f of x equals x through the x-axis. It's basically like all the negative parts. Imagine, for all the negative parts, not the positive parts, imagine spinning the x-axis 1/2 turn. You see how if you, let's say that we broke this thing right here and we spun this 1/2 turn, this guy would land on that guy? That's the idea. So now let me draw a graph of f of x And then I'll draw the graph of absolute value of f of x. F of x in black, absolute value of f of x in blue. Let's say, for instance, that this is 5. Okay? I only chose 5 arbitrarily. It doesn't really matter which number I pick, okay? So don't get caught up on the fact that 5 is 5 here. Okay. This is f of 5. F of 5, at 5 you go up f of 5 distance. Say that's 3. F of 5 is positive. So then the absolute value of f of 5 is just f of 5. So that's why this positive part just stays like it is with the absolute value function. Okay, and the same is true for all the other positive parts. But with the negative parts, we're taking the absolute value of a negative number, which is a positive number. So all of this gets reflected. So to graph the absolute value of f of x, there's 2 steps. Have a nice day.